The aeroplane, our metal bird, began its gentle descent. It was a smooth transition from the vast expanse of the sky to the promise of solid ground. The anticipation was building with every meter we lost in altitude. I pressed my face to the window, eager to catch my first glimpse of this fabled land. The glass was cool against my forehead, a stark contrast to the rising excitement within me. Feeling like a child again, wide-eyed and full of wonder. It was a feeling I hadn't experienced in years, a pure, unadulterated joy at the prospect of the unknown. Below, a landscape of black volcanic rock and vivid green moss unfolded, a surreal tapestry woven by fire and ice. It was unlike anything I had ever seen before, a stark and beautiful contrast that immediately captivated me. Alive, pulsing with energy, you could almost feel the earth breathing beneath you, a primal force shaping the land. Rivers of glacial meltwater carved pale ribbons through the dark terrain, like veins carrying lifeblood through a sleeping giant. They snaked and twisted, a testament to the relentless power of nature. This wasn't just a place, it was a feeling. It was a promise of adventure, a whispered invitation to explore the unknown depths of this magical island. Stepping onto the tarmac at Keflavik, the main international airport, felt like entering another world. The air itself seemed different, charged with an energy I couldn't quite explain. The air was crisp, clean, and tinged with something wild, a hint of the untamed beauty that lay just beyond the airport gates. It was invigorating, a welcome change from the stale, recycled air of the airplane. The sky stretched endlessly, a canvas of blues and grays, making me feel both small and exhilarated, humbled by the sheer scale of the landscape and energized by the possibilities that lay ahead. My first drive from the airport was through a lunar landscape, a stark reminder of the volcanic forces that shaped this island. Jagged lava fields twisted into fantastical shapes, sculpted by time and the elements. It was like driving across the surface of another planet. You can feel the Earth's power here, a palpable sense of raw energy, a low hum beneath your feet, a constant reminder of the geothermal activity simmering just below the surface. As Reykjavik approached, the wildness softened, but never vanished. It was as if the city had grown organically from the landscape, respecting its power and beauty. Quaint houses with bright roofs appeared, a splash of color against the muted tones of the surrounding nature, framed by untamed nature, a constant reminder of the wilderness that lies just beyond the city limits. The city is a guest in the domain of the wild, a harmonious blend of civilization and nature. I was here on the edge of the Arctic Circle, a place of long shadows and ethereal light, ready to uncover Iceland's secrets, to delve into its myths and legends, and to experience its raw, untamed beauty. I wanted to meet its people, hear its stories and feel its fiery heart, to understand the spirit of this unique and captivating land. The adventure was finally, truly beginning, the culmination of months of planning and dreaming. Iceland was calling, its siren song echoing in my soul, and I was ready to answer, to embrace the challenges and the wonders that awaited me in this land of fire and ice. Iceland's hot springs, those naturally heated pools of water, are its warm, beating heart, pulsing with geothermal energy. They are more than just a place to bathe, they're an integral part of the Icelandic identity. My first soak was at a secluded lagoon, a hidden gem nestled away from the well-trodden tourist paths. Far from crowds, it offered a sense of peace and solitude that's hard to find elsewhere. It felt like my own private sanctuary. The air was chilly, a crisp contrast to the warmth that awaited. But the water, oh, the water was pure bliss, a welcome embrace against the cold, soothing, melting away the tension in my muscles, mineral-rich and rejuvenating, promising to revitalize both body and soul. Leaning back, I gazed at the sky, watching the clouds drift lazily by, letting travel's weariness melt away, feeling the stress simply dissolve in the warm embrace, floating in milky blue water, feeling weightless and free. I felt deeply connected to the land, as if the earth itself was cradling me. This warmth is drawn from the earth's core, a gift from the planet, a reminder of the volcanic forces beneath, a constant hum of energy that shapes this incredible island. Around the lagoon, the landscape was stark yet beautiful. Black rocks and green moss created a striking contrast, a testament to nature's resilience, framed the rising steam, creating an ethereal, otherworldly scene. The ritual, the whole experience is a ritual in itself. A brisk walk from the changing rooms, a necessary prelude to the warmth. The shock of cold air, a momentary gasp before the plunge. then glorious warmth, enveloping you like a comforting hug. Icelanders of all ages chatted and laughed, sharing stories and enjoying the moment. Rosy from the heat, their faces glowing with contentment. For them, this is a way of life, a cherished tradition passed down through generations. A community center, a place to connect with friends and neighbors, a place of solace, a refuge from the stresses of daily life. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, golden light danced across the steam, creating a magical, dreamlike atmosphere. The world slowed, time seemed to stand still. Only gentle water and quiet conversation remained, a symphony of tranquility. I felt overwhelming gratitude, a deep sense of appreciation. For this simple, beautiful moment, a perfect slice of serenity. Leaving the lagoon, reluctantly stepping back into the cool air. My body was relaxed, every muscle loose and at ease. My spirit renewed, ready to face whatever lay ahead. It was an experience I knew I'd carry with me, a memory to cherish. Long after leaving this magical island, the feeling of warmth and peace would remain. The Earth's warmth lingers, a reminder of the powerful connection between us and the planet. To understand Iceland, listen for the echoes of the Vikings. Their spirit is etched into the land and the people. The Icelandic sagas are not just stories, they're the soul of the country. Walking through Thingvellir National Park, I stood between tectonic plates where the world's first parliament met. The language, nearly unchanged, connects modern Icelanders to their ancestors. Here, history isn't confined to museums, it's spoken every day. The Viking spirit of resilience and independence still shapes Iceland's creative, self-reliant society. The sagas inspire, reminding us that even in the harshest environments, the human spirit flourishes. Iceland's past is alive in every stone and story. The Golden Circle is Iceland's most famous route, a journey that encapsulates the essence of this Nordic island nation. It's a carefully curated path that brings together some of the most spectacular sights Iceland has to offer, all within easy reach of the capital city, Reykjavik. It's a showcase of nature's raw power, a testament to the geological forces that have shaped this land over millennia. Prepare to be humbled by the sheer scale and intensity of the natural wonders that await you. First stop, Gullfoss Waterfall, one of Iceland's most iconic and beloved waterfalls. Its name, meaning Golden Falls, hints at the spectacle that awaits. It thunders in two massive tiers, plunging into a rugged canyon with tremendous force, throwing up rainbows in the spray that dances in the sunlight. The sheer volume of water cascading down is a sight to behold. The force is breathtaking. You can feel the ground tremble beneath your feet as the water crashes down. It's a visceral display of untamable energy, a reminder of the immense power of nature. The roar of the water fills the air, creating an unforgettable sensory experience. Next, the geothermal area of Geysir, a landscape alive with geothermal activity. Here, the earth breathes and bubbles, showcasing the raw energy that lies beneath the surface. It is where the ground bubbles with hot springs and mud pots, a testament to the volcanic activity that shapes Iceland. And Stroker erupts in a towering column of steam, shooting scalding water high into the air every few minutes. It's a joyful spectacle, met with gasps and laughter as the crowd anticipates each eruption. The energy is infectious, and the sight is truly awe-inspiring. At Thingvellir National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, history and geology intertwine. Here you can walk between continents, straddling the divide between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. The landscape is scarred with deep fissures and filled with pure glacial water, creating a unique and breathtaking environment. Here, you feel the slow, unstoppable forces shaping our planet, a tangible reminder of the Earth's dynamic nature. Driving the Golden Circle is more than sightseeing. It's an immersive experience that connects you to the heart of Iceland. It's a journey into Iceland's heart, a chance to witness the country's most dramatic landscapes and geological wonders. In hours, you witness a waterfall, a powerful cascade of glacial water. You'll see an erupting geyser, a thrilling display of geothermal energy, and you'll stand at the meeting of continents, a place where the Earth's tectonic plates collide. Each stop is a lesson in geology and wonder, an opportunity to learn about the forces that have shaped our planet. The wild beauty of Iceland leaves you awestruck and energized, filled with a sense of wonder and appreciation for the natural world. Nature's theater is unforgettable, a performance that will stay with you long after you've left this magical island. Iceland's story is incomplete without its extraordinary women. From Viking times, women were landowners, leaders, and guardians of heritage. Their legacy of independence and resilience endures. In 1975, 90% of Icelandic women went on strike, halting the country and demanding equality. 5 years later, Vigdis Finnbogadóttir became the world's first democratically elected female president. Today, Icelandic women lead in business, art, and politics, raised to believe in their own power. The culture expects women to be strong and vocal. Meeting these women was inspiring. They are modern-day shield maidens, forging a progressive future. They embody the belief that it will all work out. Iceland's greatest strength lies in the spirit of all its people. In Iceland, the line between visible and invisible feels thin. Tales of elves, trolls, and the Huldufolk, the hidden people, are woven into daily life. These stories, born from long winters, foster respect for nature's mysteries. Road projects have even been rerouted to avoid disturbing elfin dwellings. The landscape itself invites belief. Trolls turn to stone, mossy fields hiding hidden cities. This isn't superstition, but imagination and humility, a reminder to tread lightly. As I traveled, I saw the land with new eyes, the stories making every moment more magical. Iceland's folklore is a living, breathing part of its soul. Few sights are as magical as the aurora borealis. My quest for the northern lights took me deep into the countryside on a cold, clear night. We waited in silence, faces turned skyward. Suddenly, a faint green smudge appeared, growing into a luminous ribbon. The light danced, shimmering, shifting, alive. Curtains of green, pink, and purple rippled across the sky. It felt like a private performance, a gift from the universe. Time disappeared, only the cold air and the ballet of light remained. The experience was profoundly moving, a reminder of our place in the cosmos. The northern lights are a scientific wonder that feels like pure magic. As the lights faded, I felt peace and gratitude. The memory of that celestial dance will stay with me forever. Iceland's sky is a stage for wonder. Icelandic cuisine is shaped by land and sea, pure, rugged, and resourceful. Traditional food relied on what could be farmed, fished, or foraged: lamb, dairy, seafood. Icelandic lamb, grazing wild all summer, is rich and delicate, a taste of the wild. Seafood is exceptional: cod, haddock, salmon, Arctic char, prepared simply to let freshness shine. Skyr, a thick, creamy dairy staple, is eaten at breakfast or in desserts. Geothermal bakeries slow-bake rugbrod, a dark, sweet rye bread in the hot earth. The result is dense, cake-like, and divine with Icelandic butter. Every bite tells a story of survival and ingenuity. Iceland's flavors are forged by fire, sea, and tradition. The taste of the land lingers. My journey through Iceland was more than a trip, it was an awakening. This land challenges, inspires, and changes you. Here, you feel the earth breathe, touch Viking history, and watch the sky dance. Iceland invites you to write your own saga. Walk black sand beaches, soak in geothermal waters, and let fearless women's stories inspire you. Iceland reconnects you to what matters: nature, wonder, discovery. Thank you for joining me on this adventure to the land of fire and ice. I hope it sparks your own journey, whether to Iceland or somewhere closer to home. The world is a vast, beautiful book, so many pages yet to be read. Thank you for letting me share a few with you.